Your policies don't cover social media, then everything is okay. If you haven't told your workers that they can't go on and surf YouTube all day, how are you going to write those disciplinary letters? If you don't have a social media policy, you haven't set out conduct for them to follow through on. Hiring and human resources, are you Google, YouTubing, and Facebooking your staff before you hire them? And if you don't, and they show up and they've got great pictures of them on Facebook doing tequila puffs, and you've just hired them as a drug and alcohol counselor, there's some concerns. So policy considerations we can break down into personnel policy and practice policies. So how do your staff use your computers at work? Is it time theft? Or are you encouraging your staff to learn new skills in new environments? Personal use of computers. Have you outlined or let your staff know that their online activities can be monitored? Can you monitor their online activities? Are you reviewing histories? Are you taking a look at what your employees are doing online? Do you own the data on your system? If somebody leaves, are they going to take their whole address book with them? Outline that before you end up in that situation. So what's being said about your organization online? If you have upset clients and they're going online and talking about how badly served they were by you or whatever rumor or whatever stuff. So if they're talking about your organization, it'd be a really good idea if you were keeping track when you're mentioned in the news, when you're mentioned online. Do you have a release for pictures at your events? If your group goes out and you need a disclaimer sign to use those pictures, that's fine and well if you take them, but what about if other participants take them? Take videos and put them up on their website. Those possibilities need to be covered. What's posted online is online forever. One of the reasons is this. This is archive.org. Since 1996, archive.org has been crawling through the web and saving every website, every post, every forum, every picture, every piece of data that's been posted on the web is in this archive. You can search it. Data does not go away. So if you're hiring young people, they have these. So how do we move this and how do we accommodate this? 1 in 5 employers are now using social network sites in their hiring practices. Let's Google, YouTube, and Facebook this. 100% of British Columbia's universities, before you are granted a scholarship, Google, YouTube, and Facebook you to see what kind of person you are. My best friend has a daughter, and she put up this really wicked video of herself and her girlfriend's dancing in a bedroom. I saw it. I went over the next day and said, wicked video. She said, oh, that's online. We don't need to shame them. We just need to reflect back to them that we can all see what that is. They think that they're invisible, immortal, and nothing bad's going to happen, and they're never going to be a 48-year-old soccer mom, right? Sexting. It's a word made up by adults. Sex, text. This case in Pennsylvania, 6 young people were charged with manufacturing and distribution of child pornography. 3 14-year-old girls took their cameras, put them down their shirts, took pictures of their breasts, and sent them to their 14-year-old boyfriends. The girls were convicted of manufacturing and distribution. The boys were convicted of possession. This is the States. They're all on sex offender registries for the rest of their lives. So Solo's approach, over the last 8 years, I've been traveling around. I have some young people working with me. We've presented to about 700 presentations to over 70,000 people in the UK, and throughout British Columbia, I'm very honored to be able to travel to many, many